Hola, hola, ladies and gentlemen. I am Luslu Lapskona.
Yeah, you chilling with Gomes here. It's men's corner. Even though asike koneni bafethu mara khona la machita leli. Today's topic we are about to talk about drugs. Drugs bafethu. It's a big issue vele kasi and we want to know today what's the cause of amachita taking drugs, using drugs and becoming drug addicts. I mean, bangibhekile vele kasi I see educated guys that went to school on drugs. So what's the reason? So find out from umlu ukuthi abafethu khambani ngani kahle kahle bafethu bantu bema riding. So umlu.
Sure, Bongs. Indaba yama-drugs, I'll just look at the general side yakhona, ne?
Yeah.
Hayi kabi, but inyuko. Since marginalized as a society, most townships, mara vele sesiyakhuphuka there and there kune-status, but still, umuntu ohluphekayo will resort to drugs as an escapism. If utshwala is not enough to escape from the issues, if insango is not enough to escape from the issues, then they resort to ikat, cat,
Yeah.
itar, inyawube, zonke bonke,
Yeah.
in order to escape their problems. So into engiyibonayo mina nowadays, as a primary base of a symptom
Yeah.
or a cause yakhona ukuthi, hey guys, how come we find more, especially amadoda in youth, who have to take substances that destroy them physically, mentally, and we don't know how to tackle that because it's an individual thing as well. So I would say inyuko.
So manje asibheke, don't you think it has something to do with lack of jobs? Because bangabheka vele sibromile cause I mean there's no jobs. We have a lot of time on our hands. Don't you think that that's also like a reason for guys to smoke and be drug addicts?
Definitely, you're spot on because now we know our crisis, Mzansi. Even the president said we have a huge rate of unemployment with the youth, and that will always be a fundamental issue with the labantu abaspani, and when they're sitting at home, they're bored and do nothing. So, what's the only way to keep yourself busy is things that nje uzithola estradeni ngespeed. Uthi mfethu, let's go to the next high, and forget about our problems. It's relax, it's chill, it's plome, kube mnandi. And then that next higher increase, evolve, and now umphakathi mfethu emgodini. And you can't escape that because now subconsciously you depend on it. And addiction can be in different various forms. And I myself have addiction now. I mean, I can watch so much series in a day, like in Netflix, like spoiler. So I'm addicted to those things. And then so jump we want in the next episode, cliffhanger bambile, and you want more. So addiction really plays a big role in our society. And manje muzo abuse addiction under the influence of drugs. It hits you hard, too hard to a point where that's the worrisome part.
Yeah. And I heard you talking about something that's like quick access, like easily accessible. I mean, right now we have a crisis of. Before it was nyaupe, but now there's crystal meth.
Yeah.
Of which I think Yekasi most of the time, like those things we heard from Nabo Machozi, like the hype nyaupe, But now there's a new crystal meth. So now it's going to show that these drugs are now more accessible around the neighborhood. And so nyaupe is not the thing anymore. Yeah, le ntwana zasekasi zayithola fast yabo, because vele besazi ukuthi hayi khona i-out yenyaupe lezi ezikanje zibhema inyaupe, but now there's a new drug in town sebathi crystal meth. It's not a new drug, it's been there, but it's now accessible more to intwana zasekasi, So I think availability of drugs now, they're more as compared to before in the hood. Yabo. So I think also that also plays a part because you can go from habli babli, then Habli so far what weed.
Actually, ihabli, I've seen it through ama 2K kakhulu.
Yeah.
And I'm wondering what's fit thina besigijima sigibela amabhoni like shine nekite, spend isikhathi netime esisenze lekite, you know, be more productive. Labo bathole khoneni and they're chilling there. Bathi I'm like, hey,
Kedlela no.
unangaki wena? Batwenge plus.
Yeah.
And I'm like, guys, what happened to going out and exercising and experimenting in terms of your youth? How long can you run? Maybe you remember, dog? Some of
bicycle. Yeah.
About dynamite deep crew. Dudes. Dudes. That's why. But now, as you say, accessibility is out there. It's rife actually, and it's cheap. And I've heard many people having so many issues with abanya who are under drugs, especially boy child would have so much access to ekaya with the things that he can sell. Insimbi nje angazi if nama recycling guys bakhona lapha bayatshontsha bayothengisa bathwala leyo next high. And it's so sad ukuthi youth like ihabli yengithusayo because it can lead to that highness mnandi. It's sweet as you say ungafaka insango mnandi la ngiyopasa, but you can go to school high and get high marks when you get high and you write the test high. Actually, a friend done that. But I study high. I'll pass. Hey, problem my results. That's called here and now. Okay. All right, dude. I almost forgot. You wrote the test high. And my results. No, it's not really.
Yeah, but Nakon, I think Oguti, all of us know someone is cooling a drug.
Yeah.
Like we're at that stage now. If now no muntu lapo that you know, I mean, don't be scared to comment to share Guti. How did it least to some assistant to and getting back to this thing of helping out Doneta. There's this guy called Bonga.
Yeah.
I mean, he has a good voice. He's articulative and so on. They took him and then Bamisa rehab Undanga, and then next thing he ran away. Like some spiritual calling and whatnot. He ran away, but now I'm glad to see that he's back again. He's now doing.
Really, he's back.
Yeah, I think he's doing voiceovers now.
Is he back in rehab or back in working?
I don't know about rehab, but
industry,
I recently saw a post of him doing some voiceover.
Oh.
Yeah,
in studio though, not.
Yeah, in studio.
Okay.
Yeah, in studio. So that's why I'm saying at least there's someone lending a helping hand.
Yeah.
Yeah. So now teenagers are much that know abantu esikhule nabo. So how are we helping our friends?
It's a good question, man. As I said before, the primary reason of drugs, it's poverty. It's being marginalized. So when Musa Khuzugala utabalaza all the time, you tend to be like seeing your own efforts to improve yourself, and then helping the other person, which is not. It's supposed to be normalized. So it's difficult to say with team. There's a society that cares. There's a society ezokuncedisa lo muntu or umngani or umakhelwane or udliwa ama drugs uzothi uzomncedisa na imali yokuthi ahambe rehab. It's difficult. So I would say partly the government has a role to play to have so it doesn't have a rehabilitation site anyway. And we don't have we used to have patrols back then, you know, to catch these niggas out there who are selling these things. So that because personally I've had a friend who went through drugs. It is difficult. Wadlula twice go rehab. Then the third time, I think it's the third time again, he eventually went in a spiritual way. Instead of using another drug to take him off the drug, he went an organic way with he's using his mind to cleanse himself. So spiritually they make sure that you don't even crave sweetie anymore because they take that away. They make it become
Yeah, yeah,
your they make it become your essence of um, pleasure and pain.
yeah,
If I don't have this, let me go through the pain and learn to live with the pain. So it worked for him, and now it's the problem with there's things, there's things in the society. Is it come back,
yeah, yeah, yeah,
oza, ozabe, and so yawa manje ne-stress
yeah.
asibangena sithi puff and pass.
And the corner show bakhuluma ngeri khona show like I was playing on TV. I was watching, so like parents complaining about a certain rehabilitation center.
Yeah,
So now in that rehabilitation center, they take the guy. Let's say we're not paying they
yeah.
take you, they put you in a room somewhere, and they chain your legs up.
You gotta be kidding me.
Like literally, like they chain you up. Like yeah,
Uh.
yeah. You see yourself out. We'll feed you, we'll give you food, we'll give you water, but we're chaining you. You're not going anywhere.
And do they use drugs to calm it down or bamshia kanjalo?
Nothing. Like whenever you have, what do they call it?
Straight jacket or
Like
what?
when your body wants a fix but you can't get it.
Oh yeah, yeah, yeah.
Yeah, that down. Yeah, I think they call it down.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
Relapse, but
they don't
it's
give you.
different.
Yeah, they don't give you anything for that.
Damn.
Actually, a chain, baba. Clearing a chain.
And your spine.
No. I mean, abanye bayakushock. I mean, yeah. I mean, it's very dangerous to do such a thing. Yeah.
Yeah.
So there has to be like those alternative ways where like rehabs, rehabilitation centers where people can get help.
Scattered around.
Yeah, and then some do relapse, you know.
Mm-hmm.
Even if you've been clean for like 3 months, because I also know someone that went to rehab, came back, 4 months down the line, back to drugs. You see, so I think it's very hard to get that thing out of your system and make sure you don't touch it anymore.
My guy, to have a parallel instance which even cigarettes you can get addicted of nicotine.
Yeah.
So my friend told me that he gave up smoking cigarettes out of nowhere. I'm just like, why? So he's like, nah, well, I went to the doctor and the doctor told me you're having issues because you're smoking, I believe so.
Yeah.
You're not breathing well or lali kahle in. So if you cut that out, you'll be fine. He had to, I don't know how he did it, but he just switched it off. He just told himself that my health is in danger.
Yeah.
I need to reconcile with myself and ask myself, is it worth it to take that cigarette? And now it's like 6 months, he's still going strong. So it's up to your willpower, my guy.
Yeah. That's dope.
It's dope, man.
Very much. But now, let's say there's your little brother or big brother,
yeah.
You notice things are missing in the house.
Yeah.
Because sometimes you don't tell that someone is now an addict. Like maybe you see those small things where things are missing in the house.
Yeah.
Cutlery is gone.
Yeah.
Randomly, anything that has like iron is gone.
Not
a lot of people know how to pick up the signs that okay, this person is now in that stage of addiction. Yabo, sikayatsho nje endlini, animboni. Yabo, no, everything is fine. But now, how can you tell someone ongazi ukuthi okay, how do you pick up the signs from umuntu sekaqala vele ukutshontsha izinto, things are missing, and see that okay, hayi bafethu lo muntu lo bafethu ngathi une problem. Yeah, ngathi now is now smoking drugs.
Yeah, and that's a long process. But I guess talking to the person, making sure sharp, mobile ukuthi akasabonakali or health yakhe better, then you know.
Yeah.
But guys, we're grateful that you tuned in and took this journey to understand in the drugs how rife it is in society, especially for the boy child. They are the leaders of this country. They should be out of that limbo of self-pleasure and look at what they can build and do. So I encourage you guys to make sure that you're aware, ngibuza izinto eziningi ngumuntu ophethe um sort of like a imbalance of their schedule, because sometimes I think it starts there
Yeah,
ukuthi
yeah, yeah.
abasaqhubeki the way ayenza ngakhona, or he dropped out of school, or he did this and that. But I encourage you to speak to them deeply, and if you can't do it yourself, ask someone, ask a stranger. I think a stranger is better because ababa judge you from face value. It's, oh, but this one or so, or bagwazi, and they know how to, get into your mind. But a stranger will be neutral. So yeah, drugs are bad, guys. Don't even try them. Young girls and boys, don't even try them. Nala mahabi,
Yeah.
wayeke, ngiyacela, ngiyacela,
Oh,
ngiyabi, ngithi
it's
into
very dangerous.
once
Like,
in a
guys,
while.
please.
Yeah, ngizoba nama hepatitis, izinto eziningi na. But
Ukhohlela igazi.
you know, and
Yeah.
there's statistics ngokuthi iyabulala, but rest assured ukuthi you're not alone. Sikhona abanye abantu bangakuncedisa, and please be aware of who sells it. Don't partake in it. Thank you so much for tuning in.
Yeah, that's all for today, guys. I hope you learned something, and I hope you taking steps if you are into drugs to get rehab center, get yourself cleaned up, and yeah, please don't forget to comment. Tell us the challenges you faced with, the friend that you helped. Just comment on the comment section, and don't forget to like, subscribe, and yeah, till the next one. Peace.